Welcome in, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you that are new, for those of you returning, welcome back, guys. I just want to give a big shout out. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for liking and subscribing and making comments. Definitely, my little channel is growing. So, again, thank you so much. This is going to be your weekly love reading, Taurus, for the last week in July. So, I thought today we would just use tarot and I'll get some messages from your person. So I'm not actually going to even pull any oracle cards today, but that being said here, so if you have any placement in Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, hopefully something resonates. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out some of my older Taurus readings and or another reader. Lots of wonderful readers out there, here and there. Anyhow, that being said, cross watchers, feel free to swap energies if it feels like I'm talking about you versus your person. And as always, guys, general read. So again, just always only take what resonates here. So I did already try and record this. So this I had to. It recorded it with no volume. So I'm not going to redraw. I'm just going to go through your cards. So I do apologize, Taurus. But all right, so let's dive on in here. So when I asked about your person, so the person that you're dealing with in love here, Taurus, the first card that came out was the Nine of Cups. So really this is the most important card. So this person definitely could have water in their chart. They don't have to, but that's the energy coming out. So you really are this person's wish fulfillment. I'm really like drawn into, the smile on this person's face. So I definitely feel like the person that you're dealing with here, Taurus, I feel like this person really does have deep feelings for you. They care about you a lot. You really make them happy. Absolutely. However, there's a but in here. But whatever happened between you and them in the past here, this person, is still kind of dealing with the pain of, a previous ending that you had with them. Because this person, I feel like on the surface, this person seems like they're really happy with the situation, but I feel like on the, below the surface, like on the subconsciously, this person, is a little bit guarded. And again, I feel like it's because, they weren't told the whole truth. I feel in the past here, they are still feeling a little bit rejected from from you here, Taurus. And again, whatever transpired. So if this isn't you, Taurus, that this is like a newer person and you haven't had a previous relationship with this person. For those of you that are in that, you know, in that boat, I want to say this person is, bringing some baggage, basically some emotional baggage from another relationship in. And for others of you, I feel like it's more like 90-10 for most of you. I feel like this is the same person. And again, I feel like this person that you're dealing with here, Taurus, they are still, coming across. You and them are in communication. They're trying to be, kind of light and fluffy and flirty with you, but like beneath the surface, they're still a little bit wounded about what happened. And I feel like they are still a little bit in the dark about, an ending. And again, if it wasn't with you, it was with somebody else. So again, you know your person better than me, so take it how it resonates here. But when I asked about how you feel about this person, we got the Ten of Swords coming out here, Taurus, the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like, there definitely was an ending in some way, shape, or form here. So I feel that's why I said I feel like it's 90-10. So I feel like in the past here, Taurus, you really did care about this person. I feel like when you met this person, definitely could have started out as something a little bit more casual. And I don't know if you didn't necessarily make it super clear, like, it's kind of like casual, with those quotation marks, because I feel like you definitely had other commitments here, Taurus. So take it how it resonates here. For some of you, this commitment could have been, looking after elderly parents. This could be looking after, your kids, having financial obligations, possibly still living under the same roof with somebody, but not necessarily being romantically involved. Like it's something along those lines that really prevented you from taking this relationship any further. So I feel like for a lot of you, you were not like 100% available when you met this person. And again, I feel like for the majority of you, that's why you had to put the brakes on this relationship here, Taurus, in the past. So I feel like, you know, it could only go so far. And I feel like, you know, you may have had to kind of like draw that line in the sand. And I feel like that's definitely why your person that you're dealing with here still has some hurt. Perhaps you and them have still not really had an open, honest conversation about exactly what happened in the past. So that's really what I'm getting, guys. I feel like Taurus, you are available now. I feel like you are in this Nine of Pentacles. So that really talks about you, you know, being like available now, whereas I feel like in the past you were not. So So I feel like, you know, whatever that obligation was, I feel like either you're just in the midst of coming out of that and being, you know, able to kind of offer more, whereas in the past you weren't able to do that. And again, I feel like that's what stalled this relationship. That's why it had to, you know, you kind of had to keep this person at arm's length because of that. And again, I feel like not putting any fingers here, Taurus, but I feel like, you know, you could have maybe, you know, told this person a little bit more, because I feel like, you know, this situation has hurt both of you. And I feel like you were hurt as well. I feel like this was not an easy decision for you to walk away from this person. I feel like you had this strong connection with this person. You wanted to do it, but you know, whatever, you know, for whatever reason, whatever was holding you back. And I did ask about that. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So this really talks about, you know, you really wanting to, you know, move things forward, but you just couldn't. Like you were, you know, up in your head about, you know, well, possibly what would other people say, or, you know, I would have to like make a lot of changes in my life in order for this to happen. And I'm not ready for this to happen. I wasn't, you know, expecting this to happen. I wasn't expecting to meet this person and, you know, really fall in love with this person and really want to be with them. I still, like, I just, so it's really that kind of energy here, I feel, in the past, Taurus. And I feel like it did tear you apart as well. Like, I feel like you were really, you know, sad about it. You were really hurt. It was not an easy thing to do, to pull away from this person. And again, I feel like, you know, the bond that you and them had was incredibly special here. We have the Two of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like, you know, on a lot of levels, I feel like you know in your heart this is kind of the direction you want to go in. I feel like this is the direction you want to go in now, you know, that you are available, whereas you weren't in the past. I feel like right now you just might be trying to figure out how to get back to how things were before, right? Like, I feel like there's a fair amount of time that's passed here between you and when you first met this person. So yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. And I feel like, you know what, had you told your person how torn up you were about it here, Taurus, or I feel like perhaps you should let that be known, because I feel like, you know, this person feels, you know, rejected by you at some point, right? And again, that's still, that really hurt their heart. And I feel like you letting them in on that would really, you know, make them feel better, right? Because, you know, whenever someone's rejected, you know, you can't help but internalize it. And again, if you weren't telling them you know, the whole thing here, Taurus, you know, for fear, because of fear, you know, kind of got yourself in a situation that you didn't necessarily want to put yourself in, but you found yourself there. Sorry, guys, I just had to take a drink of water. um, yeah, so when I asked about, is this person going to take any actions towards you here, Taurus? Your person came out with the King of Cups, so I love it. Again, I feel like this person really does, you know, feel deeply. This is the type of person that, you know, really does hold in a lot of their emotions. And again, I feel like they're pretty good at kind of like keeping their feelings buried a little bit, right? But this person is being very resourceful. You know, I feel like this person, this person might be posting things here, Taurus, for you online. That's really the energy I'm getting. to kind of like let you know in a roundabout way that they're still open to this. They want this. Again, I feel like you are in communication with each other, but I don't feel like it's consistent at the moment. I feel like it's, you guys maybe text once or twice a month, or like, that kind of energy. So I feel like you are kind of in the energy, Taurus, of not really knowing how to move things forward now that you actually are available. So when I asked about actions, I feel like your person is kind of waiting on you, um, hoping that you kind of step up more, because I feel like this person that you're dealing with, Taurus, they feel like they're kind of carrying the load of this relationship on their back, and kind of like trying to work with the energy. So it's a little bit of kind of like walking on eggshells a little bit. They don't want to be like too aggressive. They don't want to be, because I just feel like this person doesn't really know where you stand, your Taurus. So yeah, so I feel like they're kind of waiting on you to kind of make a move. And I like it because when I asked about your actions, Taurus, the tower came out. So I feel like this is a good tower, Taurus. It's a good thing. I feel like you're finally, stepping into your King of Swords here. So, King of Swords is no bullshit. He, goes after what he wants. He's direct. And I feel like you're kind of, in this energy, Taurus, of going after what it is that you want here and being direct. And I feel like you're finally going to tell this person that they really do make you very happy here with the sun, and that you do want to spend more time investing in this relationship and, working towards something. I feel like it's a start. I feel like it's a start for you, like a new start for the both of you. So I feel like your person's going to be really happy. And I don't know, maybe you're surprised as well here, Taurus, that you actually feel this way about this person. And for a lot of you, I feel like you may not, even really quite understand why you have this draw toward this person, or, really why you feel this Two of Cups. Yeah, because there's the devils. I feel like there is a very strong physical attachment, I feel like, to each other. Like, I feel like neither one of you really want to let each other go. And there's that Knight of Swords, somebody rushing in here and being clear about, their feelings and having regrets about the past. Yeah. So I feel like, this is going to be good. This is like the underlying energy here between you and your person. So again, if you're wondering, the feelings really are mutual. So I feel like that will definitely help your person as well know that, because I feel like this person has been questioning kind of like where you stand here, Taurus. So I love it. All right, so I'm gonna already pull your messages from your person, and some of the messages that came out that this person wants to say to you here, Taurus, is finding out the truth crushed me. So maybe they found out that you were maybe seeing somebody in between. I'm afraid to contact you. I'm starting to understand our connections. That was what I was getting at. I feel you, even though we are apart. And I mean, if you have this strong magnetic pull towards each other, which is really what the Two of Cups represents, I mean, there can definitely that be going on for sure. I left you before you could leave me, and the timing just wasn't right for us. So yeah, I really am picking up on a lot of, very strong divine timing in this situation. And again, I feel like when the two of you met, again, somebody wasn't 100% available, or as available as they made themselves out to be. And I feel like that's kind of where, that's how things, kind of snowballed here. And that's kind of where we are now, right? And again, I feel like you are available now, Taurus, and I feel like you're going to make that move. So I love it. I'm a big believer in love. So, so make that move. I feel like your person's going to be really happy. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end your reading there. And again, I apologize, your cards were already out. If it did resonate, if you could let me know by hitting the like button. As well, if you'd like a personal read, feel free to send me an email. My email address is in the description box. So feel free to reach out to me if that's something you're interested in. All right, guys, I'll see you in your August monthly. Take care.